Today is Thanksgiving, one of the biggest holidays in the USA. Families gather near and far to remember the first time the Pilgrims made it through an American winter. But Thanksgiving is also a lot about food, stuffing, cranberry sauce, pecan and pumpkin pies, and above all, turkey. But what do you do if you are an expat American in Paris trying to track down everything you need for a perfect Thanksgiving dinner? Never fear, it is possible, but like everything linked to the expat experience abroad, it just requires a little bit of ingenuity. Well, to talk a bit more about Thanksgiving with me now tonight, I'm joined on the set by Kelly Dailey. Hi, Kelly. Welcome.
Hi.
Now, you are the founder of an exercise studio here in Paris called the Dailey Method. You also founded a nonprofit association called Every Child is a Gem, and you brought those two things together to create an expat fundraiser Thanksgiving dinner tonight. Tell me about that.
So we are having an expat fundraiser dinner tonight and class at the Mob Hotel. Every class that you purchase, every meal that you purchase will donate a meal to refugee friends of Every Child is a Gem and young mothers from a maternity center on Christmas. And it's going to be a wonderful event with classic Thanksgiving dinner, turkey, stuffing, gravy, cranberry sauce, everything that you have for Thanksgiving.
Do you know, are most of the people coming French or American?
Most of them are Americans.
So, of course, that this is something that you're working toward, helping people, and it's something that your association, Every Child is a Gem, has done as well. It really is tapping into the true spirit of Thanksgiving.
Yes, it is, because in Thanksgiving, that's when you remember all the things that you are thankful for, the things that bring you life, and you also want to give back. So, yes.
So why do you think, what made you want to have this kind of dinner, not just for the expat community, but also to give back?
Well, I love giving back. I mean, I think it's like if you don't give, then you don't have anything to be thankful for. I think as you are thankful, you give. I created this event with a friend that works at the Mob Hotel, and we were just dreaming about changing the world and giving back, and Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday.
Now, you're an expat in Paris. You've been here for 30 years. What's the most difficult thing about having Thanksgiving in Paris?
Because I'm not around my family, which is over in the States. And I think Thanksgiving is really about being together in family, being thankful for what we have as relationships. So that's probably the hardest. And then, of course, finding
Because many things,
ingredients.
people might not know this, but a lot of Thanksgiving ingredients are indigenous to the United States. Things like cranberries, it's hard to find here.
It's true, and they don't usually have turkeys in the butchers or anything until Christmas time. So.
And another thing that surprised me is how expensive turkey is.
Yeah,
Now, no
crazy.
99 cents a pound like you have in the United
No.
States. And as well as small ovens. What about French people? Have you ever invited French people to an American Thanksgiving?
Oh yes, all the time. So I mean, I have French family, married a Frenchman, have French American kids, and so when you invite French people to your Thanksgiving dinner, you have to make the whole meal, because in the States, of course, one person brings the pumpkin pie, the other person does the stuffing, or with the turkey. But here, if you invite French people, they don't know, so you have to make the entire meal. That's really hard.
Right, it's true. And just remind our international viewers a bit more about what exactly is Thanksgiving for those who don't know.
So Thanksgiving always falls on the fourth Thursday of November. So this year it's early because there's 5 Thursdays in November, and it's just to remember the very first pilgrims that came to the States. They left from Holland. They arrived it wasn't the United States, but they arrived in America, and they were helped by the Indians who helped them live through the winter. And during the harvest, they had a 3-day feast of thanking each other and thanking the Indians and just thanking God for being able to survive. And it's something where it's a day where people get together and they thank each other and they thank God for everything that they have in life.
And eat a lot of food and watch a lot of football.
Yes,
Well,
definitely.
Kelly, thank you so much for coming in and telling us about your dinner tonight. Now, if you are an expat, if you are looking for somewhere to have Thanksgiving dinner tonight for a good cause, you can always check out the dinner. There's still spots left to go?
Yes,
okay, still spots left to go for this fundraiser. So if you want to, you can check it out. Either the details are on thedaileymethod.com or on one of the partners of the event, inspirel.com, for a great dinner up in Yeah, up in, dailymethod.fr, right, inspirel.com. And it's a great fundraiser on Thanksgiving and a good way to help the refugees because every dinner that you buy there tonight will go to a refugee dinner bought on Christmas Eve. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Kelly Dailey.